Hello everyone, I am Emee Torio, applicant of Caral National High School. Now for this video, I'll be showing you how to compute the grades using the Microsoft Excel. So, let's start. Alright, so let's start by of course opening the laptop and then search for the Microsoft Excel. Okay, let's check the Microsoft Excel now. Open it. Now here, so I have already prepared the list of my pupils and they already have the scores. As you can see, we have the student name. Okay, there we have written work, so we're going to compute the written work, the performance task, and the quarterly assessment. So under each, we have 2 quiz for the written work, quiz 1 and quiz 2. For performance tasks, we also have 2, and for quarterly, we only have 1, then that's the total. Now, let's start for the total. Okay, put equal sign, then put sum, S-U-M, open parenthesis, put C3 plus D3 equals, closing parenthesis, then click. That's the total. Now what you have to do next is to move the cursor to the lower corner, and if you could see the T plus or T sign, you just have to drop and drag until the end of the last student. So you have the total already. Now let's move on with the total for performance tasks, since we do have 2 performance tasks, so we need to total it. Okay, all you need to know is to always start it with equal sign since we're totaling, and put again the word sum, open parenthesis, F8 plus the G8, close parenthesis, click, enter. There you have the total for the performance test. So again, drop and drag. Now, since we already have the total for quarterly, let's move on in computing the percentage for the written work, performance, and quarterly. So how to do this? So it start of course with equal sign, L8 divided by $sign, L $sign times 100 times $sign M $sign 7. So we're just gonna total get the percentage for the total score, highest possible score, times 100 times the percentage, which is 30. So you just have to click enter after you doing the formula. Enter, and again look for the T plus sign or T sign and drop and drag. It would be easier for you to do that instead of computing individually. Now let's move on with performance test. The same thing. You have to put equal sign first. Click the total score, which is 40 and 8, divided by HPS, which is 40 and 8. First, you have to put $sign first and $8. times 100 times dollar sign 08. Or I should say M7. M7. So we have 40 since the performance test is 40. So there. It's very easy. Now let's move on in getting the percentage for quarterly. Started with equal sign and 8 divided by dollar sign and $8 times 100 times dollar sign $0 8. And click enter. Look for the plus sign or T sign. And then drop and drag until the last student. Voila! You have the written work scores, performance, and quarterly. So what we do or what we have to do next is to compute these grades. Again, the written work has 30%, performance has 40, quarterly has 30, equals 100%. So there, so we have to have 100 there. So what we have, our formula is equal sign, click F8 plus M8 plus O8 equals, or enter. That's you have, there you have 100. And there, drop and drag again. Make sure to see the plus sign. So there you have it. You can see the grades of your students now. So I hope you learned something to my demonstration for the Microsoft Excel. Thank you.